Hey, what's going on, guys? Trevor Plays here, back again with some more One Piece. We're here with chapter 1088. We have a nice color page spread here that Oda has done about the One Piece live action. We have the core East Blue Straw Hat crew, so Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and Sanji. And then in the background, we have Arlong, Mihawk, Garp, Kuro, Buggy, Kobe, and Shanks. Um, and then actually behind there is uh oh yeah, I think that's Zeph in the back because it's behind Sanji. Um, and it says Tomorrow Studio X Netflix. So obviously Tomorrow Studios and Netflix are working on the live action. Um, so nice color page spread here. Um, announcing that. So awesome. So here we go with chapter 1088, Final Lesson. Former Navy HQ. 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 Lesson 1. An old man and a baby have been left behind on an island of ravenous beasts. You are on a rowboat that can only hold two. What do you do? I get off the boat so both of them can make it. Wrong, you nincompoop, as he throws a bottle at Kobe's head. What? Leave the old man. He's halfway dead already. Vice Admiral Garp, you can't say that. What did you join the Navy to save? Think. It's people's futures, obviously. And you have a longer future than some old man. Take the baby and make the most of all those years. Don't ever fill their heads with nonsense like that again. All lives are equal. The future of the young is infinite. I mean, Garp has a point. Weeks earlier, Amazon Lily. Vice Admiral, how can we sit by while our people are held captive? They're not giving us clearance to go. He's an emperor of the sea, after all. Save us. Who knows what'll happen to us at Pirate Island? Well, if it ain't Koby the hero, what's this about? All out war, maybe? I'm up for a scrap if you are. Captain Koby. He's in sword. So, there's somebody behind this other guy that is doing the thought bubble, saying thought bubble that is saying he's in sword. So somebody else knows that Kobe's in sword, but this other guy does not. Would you be willing to trade that battleship and the 800 sailors on board for me as a captive? Captain Koby, you can't. Say ha ha ha. You've set a high price on yourself, lad. Present day, Pirate Island full of lead. Ah, a giant hand coming out of the island. The cannons do nothing. It won't even flinch. We can't evade it. Is that Tashigi? Is that Tashigi? Prepare to abandon ship. Get everyone below deck. Up here. Protect the civilians. Yes, ma'am. And then we got Kujaku. What an overwhelming power. On Pirate Island. On Pirate Island. If that huge hand comes down, it could crush hundreds of sailors and civilians at once. What should we do, Vice Admiral Garp? You boys can save them. Huh? Listen close. I'll give you an opportunity. Captain Koby, you destroy the hand of that island monster. What? But it's too big. Rear Admiral Groose, protect the ship from the falling rubble. Lieutenant Commander Helmeppo, make sure these two aren't interfered with. But, be decisive, snap, judgment. Now fly. Yes, sir. Look out, Koby's on the move. What can they do without Garp? Hero, you're just a boy. You'll be feeding the fishes tonight. And then destroy it. Do you have bombs or something, Koby? No, I don't, but I'll just have to make do. Make do? It's a hand big enough to crush a battleship. There's no escape for you, Koby. Here it comes. Make sure these two aren't interfered with. Gotta hit it. Helmeppo! Don't turn back, Koby. Where are you going, Garp, with those wounds? You mean scratches? I'm saying it out of concern. You're soft. Whoa! Guzan! Huh? Why is Garp coming this way? Wait, don't you care about your ship? Galaxy Divide. Bizarro! Whoa! Was that a punch? That was it. Our opportunity. His arms raised. Now what, Koby? I'll live up to expectations. Koby! Why you? That's not the end of me, Garp. Yeah. Now I'm angry. Watch this. Hey, Helmeppo. Koby's learns fast, but he's always hurt. I see those bandages on his hands. Hey, look there. It's Koby. Does he think he's gonna stop that hand? Guess being called a hero went to his little dumb head. Oh, Koby's injuries. You see them on his hands and shoulders. Well, he told me to keep this a secret, so you didn't hear it from me. Huh? The truth is, I have less natural talent at fighting than other people. So 10 times the effort isn't enough. It needs to be 100 or 200. I need more practice. I don't put in the work. I can't be a great sailor who keeps good people safe. Ouch. Unbelievable. He's doing this after training with me? Yes, every single night. Ow! Give it a rest, Koby. He punches his fist, bloody, against the battleship bags. Gah. Look it. The size of that A next to the hand. Oh, the size of that ant next to the hand. And then, yeah, so obviously last chapter was called Battleship Bags. So we learned this is how Garp trains. He trained Kuzan like this, and now he was training Koby as well, same way. And now Koby is doing it by himself at night. So you can't, Koby. It's too dangerous, says Hibari. Just watch as your ship is sunk and your fellow sailors scream and die. You boys can save them. If you try to flee to open water, Aokiji will freeze you. And Kujaku, abandon ship into the water. Captain Koby, just run. We can't stop him. Hey, Koby. Yeah? Destroy it, or they'll all die. People will die because of me. And we see his hand get coated in armament hockey. And he does an honesty impact and destroys the hand. What? And now, Master Pizarro. Koby. And this says Tashigi. And then Hibari. That was incredible. Captain Koby. Oh, wow. But what about the rubble? And then Garp is now laughing. And then Helmeppo. Wow, Koby, you really did it. When did you gain that kind of strength, says Groose. And then, Group Web as he catches all the rubble. And then Helmeppo, Koby, that was amazing. You did it. Then Koby, Helmeppo, yeah, I did it. You split that huge mountain of an arm. Thanks, Prince. You saved us. And once Vice Admiral Garp is on board, we're in the clear. Yeah. Thank you, Koby. Koby! You're all right, Hibari. Captain Koby. Thank you, Captain. This is Garp. The mission to rescue Captain Koby is complete. That's right. Now come back quickly, Vice Admiral, says Tashigi. Get away from the island at full speed. Huh? I'll manage on my own. Your safety is the top priority here. Isn't that right? Prince, turn the ship around. One day, what happened here will be a major threat to all pirates. Keep moving onward. All of you are the future of the Navy. And he laughs. The next day's headlines spoke of the safe return of the Navy's young hero, Captain Koby. The disappearance on Pirate Island of the legendary hero, Vice Admiral Garp. And the incident in which Straw Hat Luffy, Emperor of the Sea, barricaded himself within future island Egghead. To be continued. And we see Garp is now on the ground, impaled by one of Kuzan's ice spikes, and he is now surrounded by the Blackbeard pirates. We see Shiryu, Sanwan Wolf, the still island of Pizarro. We see Kuzan, and I think, is it Doc Q? Or no. It's the other one. I forget what their names are. But yeah, so Garp is now in the custody of the Blackbeard pirates. And Koby is safe, but now they're the future of the Navy. They need to get away. And this is a equal line to the beginning of Garp's lesson. Leave the old man and save the baby. So that is exactly the same situation that is going on here. You saved Koby. Leave the old man. And I mean, it's true. Like, it's true. Garp is right in the sense, but obviously we know so far Oda is not going to kill Garp without Luffy knowing. So he's going to be injured and in custody of the Blackbeard pirates. Now, sure, Luffy doesn't want to be a marine or do all that other things because he's a pirate and everything, but he still likes his grandpa. You know, his grandpa pretty much raised him a little bit, although not very well, because it was the Don who ended up looking after Luffy, but for the short time, Luffy still cares about his grandpa because, you know, family and stuff. But yeah, Oda's not going to kill Garp without Luffy knowing or hearing about it. So if Luffy ends up hearing about Garp being captured by Blackbeard, that just gives him more reason to fight Blackbeard. And you know, he's already lost Ace because of Blackbeard as well. So he's not going to want to go through that again, but this time with a biological family member. So who knows? Maybe after Egghead, they're gonna go to Fullit. Who knows? But maybe not. Maybe more things will happen down the line. But overall, this was a good chapter. This brings up some good stuff. And then this ending bit here of the next day's headlines spoke of the safe return of the Navy's young hero, Captain Koby, the disappearance on Pirate Island of the legendary hero Vice Admiral Garp, and the incident in which Straw Hat Luffy, Emperor of the Sea, barricaded himself within Future Island Egghead. So next guess is the next chapter is we are going to be returning back to Egghead to see what these Straw Hats are up to, and I guess why Luffy has barricaded himself within Egghead. So can't wait to see what's going on in Egghead. I know it's been a while since we have been back and seeing what the crew's been up to and what's going on there. So I am happy to jump back there. This was great to see what's going on around the world and introducing more Sword members, which is really great. We need to know more about Sword, and I'm glad that they are all here. So that's really cool. I don't know, this whole Sword faction, it just makes more sense if Garp is like one of the leaders. Like I would say Garp, Sengoku, and Suru, but apparently she didn't know that her granddaughter Kujaku was part of this expedition. So maybe she knows she's in Sword, maybe she doesn't, but it would be cool if Sengoku, Garp, and Suru are like the leaders of Sword, because it's like the old generation, created Sword and all that. So all of their subordinates and biological relatives and stuff like that are members of Sword, which would be cool if that's true. And it would be cool as well if Smoker and Tashigi have joined Sword as well. I don't know if it's true, but seeing Tashigi here, seeing that this is Tashigi that is on board this ship, just confirms that she was on the, hey, save Rescue Koby team. But, I don't know. It would just make sense if she was part of Sword. It would make sense if her and Smoker ended up joining Sword. Because that's the other thing is we haven't seen Smoker. We have not seen Smoker in a very long time. And maybe he's going to be one of the people showing up at Egghead. And maybe this is where he makes his final decision on not really joining the Straw Hats, but joining in a way of like, hey, the government is corrupted and we need to put a stop to it. Like that type of joining. In like, the alliance, pretty much. Creating an alliance. Like they did on Punk Hazard. So that would be cool to see Smoker show up on Egghead and then help everybody escape and everything. And to finally know what his position in all of this is. And I would really like to see if he's in Sword. I would really want to see if he's in Sword. Because if he's in Sword, then even more reason for Sword to take over the world government at the end of the story. Like, all good Marines, all these, people that are doing great in the world and all that stuff. So, yeah, I would 1000% would like Smoker to be part of Sword as well. So, that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. I know I went on a little tangent there at the end here, but overall, this was a good chapter. I really liked it. Koby got a new technique. Koby now has a name technique, which I don't think we've seen him do before. Don't think he's had a name technique before, but now he does, which is great. So, awesome. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Leave some comments down below on what you guys thought. And if you're new to my channel, please consider hitting the subscribe notification bell. And I'll see you guys next time.